Gundam series should prioritize character development over mech battles. Would y'all rather see more character development than mech battles? Or are we here just for Gundam? Are we here just for Gundam? Agree or disagree?
Jake, Heavy Metal Gunpla. You're on the Undergated network, baby.
What is going on, people? Another Wednesday, another week in the book. So I hope everybody out there is doing great. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I got the homies with me, GXT, also known as Austin nowadays. And then we have CD, Chloe's dad. We three come together every week to give you a brand new episode of the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. The Undergated podcast discussed Gunpla, Gundam, anime, movies, books, TV shows, video games, everything in between. We just try to make sure we give y'all something to listen to get y'all through the week. So hopefully everybody's week has been golden, has been great. If not, it's going to get better. And if it doesn't feel like it's getting better, we're going to send some positive energy your way. There you go. Sprinkling some of that positive
jazz
energy.
Hands.
We're coming off of our 2-year anniversary. Last episode was episode 104. 52 plus 52 is 52 weeks in a year. 52 plus 52 is 104. That's 2-year anniversary. And last episode, we talked about some goals. And if you missed it, this is what you missed. Damn, this is a network. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill podcast. This is like we want to be able to give something to somebody all the time. Sit down and relax all the time.
Give them some work.
Have something to watch all the time. And that was last week's episode. We just have some goals that we set for ourselves throughout the year to push ourselves, because here we try to progress. We never try to regress. And pushing ourselves and pushing y'all to be a little bit more accountable, not just with your kids, but also in life. So we appreciate everybody who comment. We appreciate everybody who showed love and the 2-year anniversary. Thank y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't really be here. We still going to grind like we're at 0 subscribers, like we're at day 1, and the score is still 0-0 in our minds. The score is still 0-0. So we're going to try to keep applying pressure. So we appreciate everybody who's been showing love and showing their support. And of course, as always, before we get started with the day, the week, everybody out there, we always do a mental health check to make sure everybody's mental health is great. Because why, CD?
Because mental health is mental wealth. Always.
Mental wealth. And we want to be wealthy, not just rich, right? We would love to be rich, but wealthy is the goal. Yep. So, of course, we always start off with the greetings. Fellas, how's your week been? This is the last time we sat down and talked.
Awesome.
CD? Awesome.
Me? Well, everything is actually going pretty smoothly this week. It's pretty great. We have a holiday weekend coming up, so we have 3-day weekend. So I'm just chilling, relaxing. And
exactly.
Right.
No, yeah, we work, CD.
Yeah.
Austin.
I'm sorry. I get that holiday. I get to relax.
What holiday is this?
Columbus Day.
Yeah. So I get to. So I at least have Monday off, which is nice. Unfortunately, the weekend didn't start off too great. I did get food poisoning on Friday. So Friday night, and then all Friday night and Saturday, I was essentially bedridden. But I'm better. Eat? I don't know. We did go. We got
$1.50 Lunchable that was been in the back of your refrigerator.
That's the funny thing. It wasn't anything I think that would have been bad. Like we got salmon and string beans. We had potatoes.
I'm assuming you went out to eat.
Yeah. So and then man, I don't know.
Maybe the salmon wasn't prepared.
It might have been the salmon. I
want to say that raw.
Yeah, you can eat salmon raw. Yeah,
it'll be fresh though.
It has to be very fresh. It has to be literally just cut like off the fish. And then you know what? I think I tried that Arby's little fry thing they had. That might have been it. That's probably what it was. It was Arby's, bro. Yeah, but and he was like, "Go ahead and just try this thing." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." It tasted, and then that's what did it. But no. Besides that, it's been all right. This week's been smooth. It's been great. I'm looking forward to the next week. Got a ticket in the mail. Apparently, the state of Virginia thinks I ran a red light. Showed me a picture of the car, and I was like, "Well, that doesn't look like my car, but it's all right. They'll get a word from Mr. Austin here in a minute.
There you go.
Like
there
that.
You go.
Like I don't drive a Ford Explorer.
Jerks. How about you, CD? How's your week been, man?
Man, my week has been pretty good. Shout out to the missus. She took us to our annual Seahawks versus 49ers game here. You know, you guys know I'm a 49ers fan living in Seattle. That's like
I was looking for you on the TV, by the way.
Yeah, I was too.
I was looking for you. Yeah,
bro. You're not showing. Maybe on the TV, but at the home games, you're not showing no 49er fans on the TV. So, it was lit. We won. We almost tried to give the game away, but we said
good game to be at.
Oh my god, it was so lit, and I was talking so much shit. And it's funny because the last time the Seahawks beat the 49ers, we were at that game. So it's been 6 games, 3.5 years almost since they beat us. So I was talking so much shit. Seahawks fans hate to see me coming, but yeah, it was a dope experience. We've been doing it every year for the last 4 or 5 years now. I'm just going back to California or coming up here to see the game. So that shit was lit. We also yesterday went to the Gundam base tour. I'll talk about what I got from there, but dope experience. Seeing a lot of homies. Shout out GUNPLA, GUNPLA, Stray GT. Fan of the pod. I also seen GUNPLA Skyfire and all the Oregon boys, and then shout out to the homie Justin that GUNPLA introduced me to. It was a really dope experience. I'll talk about a little more in the next segment. How about you, Coop?
My week's been chill, man. I try to think about anything. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just been chilling, watching some Halloween movies. My go-to Halloween movies are always going to be Ghostbusters 1 and 2, with number 2 being my favorite. So was able to sit down and just chill out, watch some movies this week, and that's about it. Can't complain, man. So hopefully everybody out there is having a great week when everything is going well, and if it's not, it will definitely get better. So next thing we have is building and breaking down the backlog. What new items we added to our backlog, what new items that we pulled out of our backlog, if any, to kind of talk about the what's cooking section, but what new items that we pulled from our backlog, added to our backlog. I'm not going to go too crazy because Coop's Corner did show pretty much my whole haul, so make sure y'all go check out last episode of Coop's Corner. I did get some head sculpts, and I'll show those off, and some stuff from P Bandai. So we got some head sculpts in for the Dragon Ball GT, since I've been on like a Spark and Zero type of kick. We have Kid Goku, right? This is the standard. Well, there's a Kid Goku version. I have the box right here. Right, so here's the figure, right? You get this figure. I got this actually from P Bandai site. It's a regular release. And then there's this website called 5K Toys. 5K Toys specializes in selling third-party like head sculpts. That's where I got some of my other head sculpts from, Vegeta, and I think a Goku Black head sculpt. But we was able to get Kid Goku, which was one of my favorite versions or favorite characters, is GT version Kid Goku. So this is the Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, which is pretty dope because you could get 2 packs. There's one pack that comes with Super Saiyan 1, which I just thought was just a Super Saiyan 1 head sculpt with different faces. So here's the Super Saiyan 1 head sculpt, right? It's a Super Saiyan 1 head sculpt. And then I looked and said, oh, this is Super Saiyan 2 because the less bangs, right? The less bangs is how you tell Super Saiyan 2. And it also comes with this head sculpt for when he goes grade 8. So that's pretty dope. That's one of my favorite scenes in the Dragon Ball franchise. Probably top 3 favorite scenes is when Kid Goku goes Super Saiyan 4 for the first time. And then you could buy a pack that comes with Super Saiyan 3 head sculpt. So we got Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, the grade 8 face version, and we also have the Super Saiyan 4 SH fig art as well. So we have all versions of Goku in GT form. So I was pretty dope and excited to get that. I pre-ordered that a while ago. I think when they announced it, around the time they announced the figure was being released. So we picked that up, and then we picked up some items from P Bandai. Two items. I want to save the other pickups for Coop's Corner. So make sure y'all check that out again. So we have the acrylic stands. Remember we was on P Bandai when we saw these. I was like, yo, I want to get these. I honestly thought these would be a little bit bigger than what it is. It's about the size of a Gundam Converge within height. And this one is off work. So it has like the Char saluting off work in the hand, like right in front of it. And then we have working from home Armoro kind of working on Haro here. And you can just put these on your desk. I'm gonna put them on my desk at work. So when people will ask where's Coop, it clearly says working from home or off work. So that's about it. Like I said, Coop's Corner has I think 3 more items to show on that one, and did get some other stuff in, but that's going to be on the next episode of Coop's Corner. So make sure y'all check that out. Anyone else? Austin, you pick up anything? Anything new in?
Only 2 items. One, a glass jar, an empty glass Tamiya spare bottle jar, because as you guys know, it's starting to get colder. And if you're working on kits and you want to top coat them, you can't use the RAL can outside. If it's too cold, it'll frost over. It'll start to frost over. So I'm going to start doing it inside. And for that, I'm going to just make my own top coat, flat top coat in these bottles here. And then just label them, put them to the side. And that way, whenever I need them, just take them out, pour them.
There you
good to go. And then also the Aqueous Black Surfacer 1000, Mr. Hobby. So I have Surfacer, gray Surfacer, but this is black Surfacer and it's 1000. So it's not 1500, it's 1000. So that's
pretty low, brother. Why would you get that?
I'm just gonna thin the hell out of it. Just gonna put it in another bottle and then just keep thinning it. And then
you get the 1000 if you have like dips and divots that you want to fill in.
Yeah.
So you don't have to even thin it that much. 1500 just gives you that thin if your kit's all the way like no dips and divots. But if you need to fill in some gaps or some imperfections, that 1000's pretty good for it.
Pretty good, yep. And then that's it. That is it.
There you go.
That's a little lightweight haul for you, Austin. I'm surprised.
If I somehow lose the ticket battle,
damn. Okay. Well, I will go next. Like I said, Gundam Base tour just happened, so I went in there with the mindset like, hey, I'm only gonna spend like $50-$60. There's not that much stuff. Yeah, I lied. Well, actually, no. I got probably $60 worth of stuff, but then once we got in the truck, I turned around and Chloe had a kit in her hand, and the missus had a kit and a plushie, and I was like, where did this happen? So I will show you what I got. I turned around and seen the missus. She had this in her hand, which is the GUNPLA Strike. She's like, is it this color? I was like, is it purple? I mean, pink and black? She goes, yeah. Is it that color? I was like, yeah. Okay, I want it. Oh, okay. So I got her this. In the car, she was like, this is gonna be pretty small, right? And I said, nah, babe, this is a master grade. She's like, oh. I only built that Hello Kitty one. How big is it compared to that? I said, yeah.
It's like the one I just been working on.
Yeah. She's like, oh. So we'll see. If she doesn't build it, I guess I'll just keep it in the box. But she seemed awesome.
I'll build it for her. I'll build it for her and send it back to you.
So we'll see if she builds it, but this was dope. I was excited that she was excited to like see the Gundam and stuff. So that got me super hyped. So she got this, and then she also wanted this huge Gundam head plushie.
Ooh.
So she got this.
Dog, that's the Funko, ain't it?
Yeah.
Does it have safety flags? Is there safety flags on the wow, that's
Jesus Christ.
You have to nip them off the plushie.
Sand them down.
Guess how much this was?
1,000.
50.
Ding 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 ding. 50.
50 strong. I can only imagine.
So 50 and 50. Like I said, I wanted to spend 60, so whatever. That's for them. Thank you for waiting in line. You got there at 7:30, so sure.
Something for them. Something for them.
Chloe, she ended up getting the entry grade.
Oh wow!
New Gundam.
FF.
RX, yeah, FF. She was excited for this. She wants to build it today, so maybe we'll sit down and build it today. And I was like, okay, like this is $17. This is cool.
Yeah.
She's excited for it. I'm excited for it. So she got this, and then I got 2. This is what I really wanted: the weapon option packs. This is what I got. This is like if I'm not getting anything else, I got to get these. So I got 2 of the weapon sets.
Weapon set number 2s, right?
Yeah, it comes with the Heat Hawk, different armaments for like a long range rifle, different size Heat Hawks, different hands. So this was like the must have. And then they had some other cool stuff. So I ended up getting the SD version of the FF. So this is pretty sick. I hadn't seen these at the other sites. They did have the real grade, I think, but it might have sold out before I got in the truck. I had some Haros that sold out as well. So I seen this. So, yeah, what I kind of want to build some SD, so got this. And then I said I wasn't gonna get it, but I seen it there anyway. And I did just fold and get the 2.0.
There you go.
Which is gonna get painted at some point. I don't know what colors, but people were sitting. I seen a guy in line from 7:30 to 10:45 by the time I got in the truck building his outside in 40-degree weather. I don't know how his fingers held up, but sick man. He did this. This was sick. And then we got some totes. Since we spent some money, we got the extra large tote.
There you go.
And then we got the little tote as well. So it was a dope haul. Like I said, shout out to GUNPLA for introducing me to Justin. He is works for Bandai. Got us in the truck a little early. And then he just had like a dope story, man. It took him 20 years to get his dream job. Worked as a janitor, groundskeeper, AAA, Target staples, and now he's heading one of the biggest companies that we all enjoy with Bandai Toys and Collectibles. So shout out to him for what he did to get us in. He didn't have to do that shit. So appreciate you for that. And then I do have something else coming that I pre-ordered maybe like a month and a half ago. I just got the shipping notice for that, so that'll probably be here in time for the next episode. But I did go to Hobbytown. They sell gun primer there in stores now, which is wild. So I didn't know that. I got some circular scribe tape because I want to scribe some more. They were also giving away panel line pins with any purchase. And then we went to Daiso's with Han GUNPLA, Mr. Scratch Builder himself. He was like, hey man, if you ever want to know how I get precise measurements and cut circles the way I do, he gave me the details. This is a compass cutter from Daiso, so it was like $1.50. This is what he said. I use this more than anything, along with the scribing tool. So I'm trying to get my customization up.
There you go. No gatekeeping here.
None.
What is that? Put it back up in the camera, and we'll run it by the name again for the people on Spotify.
Compass
cutter. Compass cutter knife. You said it's about $1.50?
Yeah, it was like $1.50 at Daiso's. I don't know if you guys have Daiso's out there yet, but
no, we don't. Is that like a Michael's?
It's like a Japanese dollar store almost.
Oh no,
$5 store.
No, we have
amazing
little thing of a jigs.
That's where the acrylic blocks I get you guys from, and like the little hangers. It's pretty sick.
We'd love to have something like that out here, especially in the southeast corner of Virginia. Don't put it up northern Virginia.
Cooper, the closest thing we got is 300 miles away. Actually, 3 hours away, bro. We got to drive. It's crazy.
Right. It's ridiculous. So hopefully the people that was at the Gundam base up in Seattle, y'all had a good time. I've seen a lot of videos, like I said, Gundam Skyfire and his photos, GUNPLA, his videos. So it seemed like a good time. I wonder if next year they're going to do the same route and stop by the same places, because I know last year was the kind of like the southwest corner where it started off in like Vegas, ended in New Orleans or something like that.
Yeah, they ended in Lincoln, Nebraska, I think. Now
something like that,
which is wild. They went from the East Coast to the West Coast.
I don't think they ever started. They didn't start at our Hobbytown, so I don't know where was the start point. So I wonder if Hobbytown now, since a lot more of them are like official, because that was that Hobbytown an official Gundam base? Hobbytown?
Yeah, it had like a little Bandai section, but he also said they stopped at places that didn't like they were. They tried to hit Hobby Town, but like, who had it one? Galactic Toys had one. They stopped at Galactic Toys and did theirs there. So
yeah.
I wish we get a bigger Bandai section though at that Hobby Town. That's not my local Hobby Town though. That shit's like 45 minutes.
So that wasn't a Bandai licensed Hobby Town you were at?
They had like a little just a little cube. Which is funny. I was there a week before. They had this little Bandai hobby thing there. So I guess.
Oh wow. No. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little. So it's not like yours or the one we were in. When we were in Atlanta, but like it had a little Bandai section.
That's nice. That's nice. Next up, we have what's cooking with some stuff we're working in progress. I'm wrapping up GBWC build, so we're almost done. I have to go to a certain store. It's only open Tuesdays through like Thursdays from 11 to 4 or 11 to 5. They're closed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Damn.
So luckily I have some time off this week. I want to go and get that done and taken care of. And then other than that, I have not watched Dragon Ball Dynama yet. I think I could hold off till the English dub. Maybe. I heard episode 1 was pretty solid. It's on Crunchyroll. So we'll see. Just been playing Spark and Zero. It's been fun. With that, there's a lot of people been having like issues with like this grade 8, and I think what it is just people get so hyped about something and they just want to talk about it. Like it's like Spark and Zero comes out, right? It's like, oh man, I had so much problems with the grade 8. Oh yeah, man, me too. Oh, you did too. Like,
yeah, I see people talking about lowering the difficulty for it and shit.
Yeah, like it took me 5 times. He spams his special. And that's what that's what's frustrating, and I think that's what's getting to people. And that's it. Once you get up close and kind of like tee off on him, I had a difficult time with Frieza than I did with the grade 8. But it's just something that everybody's excited about. Oh man, the grade 8 gave me problem. Grade 8 gave me problem. And I'm seeing so many videos about like what to do and threads and TikTok videos on how to beat them and Reddit's on how to beat them. It's like, yo, come on now. We get it. Y'all excited. It's something to talk about, but lowering the difficulty, come on.
I mean, I see people die out from Souls games. They fight the same boss 100 times.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is the Dark Souls version of... No, it's not. It's not. Come on now. Let's not be dramatic. Let's not make the game seem like it's more advanced and difficult than what it has to be. It's also meant for kids to play, right? And then I'm playing it, and I have all my not sliders, but things enabled, turned off to help, with not assist combos, but you can control your combos better. And I'm sitting there playing, and it's like really not as hard as it would be if I was like 10 years old back in 05 when Budokai 1 came out. Like, right? like come on. Like it's not that difficult. This game is made for kids.
But also remember, you are a Dragon Ball Z fan, so you 10-year-old back in the day know every single move, every single move set, the sound that they make when he looks like when he's Kaioken. That's the red hair. All right, all right. That's what we're saying too.
You want to talk about some difficult? Difficult was when Budokai 1, where you had a whole Radix and you're Goku, and you got to line them up with with Piccolo's special beam cannon. And you got to go left, he's stomping left and right. That was difficult. That was like, I'm about to break my controller and cry like, right? Like that. That's what that is. The grade 8, no.
Hey Cooper, I'm in the same boat. I feel you, brother, because I remember when Ace Combat 7 came out and everybody was like, this is the most difficult game ever, right? There's no checkpoints, and if you die, the missions are 45 minutes long, so if you die, you have to start all over again. And I'm just looking like, well, just don't die. I've been playing it, that's why I'm like, I feel you, brother. When people are like, it's too crazy, no, guys, it's not that hard. Just don't die. Don't do something stupid.
Right.
The ground, don't hit that.
Yeah. Stay above that, especially in a game that deals with flight.
Especially, yeah, exactly. Planes are not tanks.
Right. Those are tanks.
Yeah.
But no, that's all I've been doing. Been chilling out that way. Other than that, it's been chill. Been a chill week. CD told me that Don show is now
was
on
dubbed.
Netflix.
Yep.
It was.
Yeah, episode 1.
It is.
It's been dubbed the whole time.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah,
so
Netflix.
I'm going to watch it this weekend. So yeah, that's it. That's it. CD Austin, what y'all been working on?
I'm not working on anything right now. Yeah, nothing. I'm not even taking a break. There's nothing for all these kids. There's nothing that's like screaming like build me right now. So maybe this. No, not even the 2.0. So as far as anime, like I said, it's continuing to be the biggest and best season of anime. Don season 2's been good. RE0 episode. Don episode 2 was good. RE0 episode 2 was good. Blue Lock looked terrible because they were doing like choppy ass movements. I didn't like it. So they just took like panels out the anime, colored them, and like.
Oh no! Oh no! Slideshow?
Yeah, like Yakuza Husband. Is that what it was on Netflix? I don't know. It was bad though. It wasn't good. But yeah, a lot of good animes coming out. Make sure you guys are tuning into the shows. This is probably, like I said, the best season. Bleach. Oh my god, Bleach. I don't know if I watch DBZ. Maybe when it's all complete, we'll see. But
it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you think about Bleach is back. Like the big three have returned.
Bleach, Naruto,
DVD, all of them.
Oh, and One Piece is taking a 6-month break.
What? Okay. No. Don't even question it. Just let him do it. Oda, let Oda do what Oda does.
To work on their animation. 6 months.
Yeah.
This is the first time in 25 years.
They went to that animator room and was like, all right, you guys have earned a break.
Yeah. 25 years.
It's been 25 years. Get yourself some water. Hey, I can drive you to McDonald's right now.
Like a week.
Or we can get on this right now.
Yeah. Here's a week of work every other year for your years. We give you a week off.
2 decades. Jesus.
But you're welcome.
Well, right now I'm in between things for builds. Honestly, once I finished what's behind me, the Last Impulse, I've been going back and forth on what project I should start next. I put up a poll for one Kotobukiya A7. I think it's Todora or no, it's Nodaka. I think that's what it is. The A7, and the Age 1 Full Galanta and the Random High Grade. And then I had to pull that poll down because Kotobukiya decided to announce the other version of that girl kit that I own, and now I want both of those so I can combine them. So I was like, okay, great. Kotobukiya decided for me. So now I'm in between. I don't know whether to do a master grade, a high grade. I'm gonna probably put up another poll sometime soon, see what everyone else is feeling, and I'm probably just gonna go off that just to get me back in so I can keep the momentum going. As far as reading goes, this is the best thing ever. You and I are polar opposites. Romance manga. It is surprisingly real, surprisingly wholesome. Not even surprisingly wholesome, just like so gratifyingly wholesome and great. I'm not even finished with it, and I the first chapter in this second volume has been an absolute just that's and the way that they act is like realistic. You're like, oh, okay, that's pretty, even though they're like kind of extraordinary. I've delved back into Spy Family, my secret addiction. Anya is still the best, and all these characters I still love to death. And besides that, nothing much. I started trying to watch Vandred, stopped watching Vandred, and then let's see, I got what was in the other anime I tried to watch? A few other ones, but Vandred's not very good. I got into it, and very quickly I realized this is an ecchi show, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, ecchi. I'm
Vandred, that the old mech show.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. I'm down for some ecchi. That's all right, right? And then very quickly, what? I'm not the one you're looking for. I'm like, is that his voice? is that the dub? Okay, I'm good. Thank you. So I'm probably not going to finish that one. Then try to watch Eureka 7, start tearing up, so I couldn't finish that either. And then that's been it. And I've been sick, so working on getting healthy. I think I'm in the top coat phase.
That's what's cooking.
Yeah, that's what's cooking. Yeah, health. I think I'm in the top coat phase now. That health part. I've sanded down the nubs.
There you go. So hopefully everybody out there, if y'all working on any type of projects or anything like that, let us know down in the comments below. If y'all been reading, watching anime, if y'all like the new Dragon Ball the new Dragon Ball series that came out this past week, let us know in the comments down below. And yeah, I think that the next segment is going to be a hefty segment right now. And that's the always what's new. So shout out to GUNPLA Nerd. We use his Instagram or their Instagram.
This one's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, so make sure y'all.
Sorry, go ahead. Good.
Make sure y'all get ready, get your drinks, get everything you need because we about to kind of jump right into it.
Yeah, the All Japan Model Show, the All Japan Model and Hobby Show 2024 in Japan happened right now. So we actually got a lot of new images of what the stuff we're about to see, like in person. So if you get a chance to go on, if you go on go on YouTube. I think there's even more stuff that GUNPLA Nerd didn't even get up here in time. So I'm sorry, continue, Cooper.
Oh, no worries. So first up, we're gonna get more images, just letting people know kind of where we started off last. We're gonna get more images of the Gundam Vidar, right? Master Grade this weekend. Not this weekend, but this is what we got.
He posted
right?
it, yeah.
When he posted it, right? And we have this P Bandai Gundam Estrella, Proto GN with the broadsword. This is one you was talking about, right, Austin? You was telling me about.
Oh, was I telling you
wanted one with with a broadsword?
I wanted the Estrella, the one that's like the metal build version that comes with like that light blue, aqua blue color, but it comes with all the weapons too, stuff like that. But this one is close to it. Like if I were to get since there's no master grade of that version of the Estrella that I want, this would be the closest thing to it. I would this is pretty nice. I don't know whether to get this or the red one, the Estrella type F, because I think the F you get more weapons. But for this, you have more unique, like kind of centric type of weapon stuff with it. So
I like this. I have the Estrella F, the red one, but like I kind of like this with the big ass sword, and I'd actually pose it like this too. So I might grab this.
There you go.
Different color.
Yeah, again, it's just weird. I don't know I know this is 00, but like this side story, another version of the Exia.
There's a whole bunch of prequel information stuff for it, and also there's like stage play versions of the suits too. So like stuff that you wouldn't see unless you were there, like at the stage play that they did. What's cool too about these swords, they hook to the forearms, in the back of the forearms too, for more stability. So yeah, no, dude, I'm right there with you. There's so many Estrella stuff that's in 00. It's kind of hard to follow all of them.
I think there's a Estrella manga too. Estrella manga.
Yeah.
So that's it. So pass to me. Might be for Austin and CD. It might be.
I might pass on this. I passed on all the other strays. Yeah, the Curios and the Virtue are the only two I've ever really owned. This is enticing me, but I'm probably gonna skip it.
All right. P Bandai of this bug kit. Oh, nobody's picking this up, right? That's a dude. Peace out.
None of us from here.
P Bandai of Metal L game. Is that also from this bug show? Peace out.
No. This is from what is it? CD.
Heavy Metal L game.
That's right. Heavy Metal L game. But no, I kind of do want this because ever since I saw Naoki's version of it, it's been growing on me, man.
Same person that does this is the same person that does the 5-star stories. The same creator.
Designer. There you go.
Pass.
Digimon.
P Bandai figurized standard amplified Omni Omegamon.
Oh, this is a P Bandai?
X antibody.
Oh, it is P Bandai.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is the one from the Digimon movie back in the day where Metal Garurumon or War Greymon and they fused and
you guys remember I bought this. I don't even know if we were on the podcast. I bought this, built it. And gave it away to Feds because I was like, nah. But I wanted to do a Voltron thing. And I still see it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
But I'm good.
I'll say this. I like the base. The base was nice.
Yeah, the base is dope.
Yeah.
Then we have another Scope Dog. Metal build. Oh, this is a figure. So there's going to be the figure of the Scope Dog.
This is a Hazaku for sure.
Yeah.
They're also making a high metal R version of this as well. So I mean, if you guys ever wanted scope or hungry for scope dugs, you guys are getting fed. There's like 3 different scoop dugs coming out.
Crazy. Then boom, we do have the announcement of the new RG that's coming out, the RG Shining Gundam.
Great pose, bad pose.
Bro, right.
I got out the movies to this, and I thought this shit was a high grade.
There's no way that's a real grade with the hands like that. There's no. Look at their hands. This was a fumble on Bandai's part, and it's just me being real. Me being real. I think the Master Gundam should have been next, so you could have the God Gundam and the Master Gundam together. The Shining Gundam we could have been without. We could have been without.
The fact,
or later on down the line.
The fact that they chose this pose as the second picture just had me just so confused. But I was like, okay, somebody literally just put it there. They didn't have time to do anything. They just slapped it right on the desk, and that's it. And then you find out, like, oh no, this was the event. So they had an hours. Days. Yeah, it looked like like the previous pose is great. The previous pose is actually, I think it sells it far better. But hey, look at that sells you on it.
That's because everything is open.
Exactly, everything's.
That's the only reason.
When you finish building it, you're gonna put it in this pose. I can't imagine anybody putting any other pose.
Yeah.
But then when they show the next one, it looks like what it looks like on the desk when you're still cutting out all the weapons.
Right. Waiting for his decal sheet.
Waiting for the decal sheet. Speaking of which, where are the decals? Did they not? Why did they put them on?
Who knows? Who knows, man?
Maybe we'll get a P Bandai Rising Gundam off of this too, then. Because the Rising Gundam is pretty much the same shit, just with a couple different attachments.
It's gonna be gold too.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't dropped that in P Bandai for the God Gundam, but
it's coming.
Fumble, like you said, I agree. This is
it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
I said we're gonna get a real grade, but this is
3-4 down the line. Like this is like how they Gundam Wing. You drop the Wing Zero EW, right, and then you drop the Gundam Wing, the movie version of the Wing Zero. And then you got Tallgeese, right? At least and then you got all 3 versions of Tallgeese. So if you want to be like, oh, I got Tallgeese 3 and the Angel Wing version of Wing Zero, I could pair them together. I got the EW version of Wing Gundam. I could pair it with the EW version of Tallgeese Real Grade #1, right? And then I have Tallgeese #2, Real Grade, and I could pair with it if need be. Again, I don't know if this is going to be every other year. Like, did they do Epion and then God Gundam? So you think Gundam Wing is next again for real grade?
What's the next anniversary? I mean, no, we got
Gundam Wing.
We got 2 seed real grades in between those.
That's true too.
Gundam X is next, but they haven't made anything for Gundam X.
Gundam Wing is next. 95 is Gundam Wing.
I thought Gundam X is next.
Nah, the Gundam. Come on now, Gundam Wing. When it comes to an anniversary edition of anything, is going to be the front runner. It might be Gundam X. Might have came out in the same year.
Didn't it?
Yeah. It's
am I crazy? I might be crazy. I might be forgetting it. But yeah, no. I mean, dude, we probably should get a Wing Zero, right? Just a regular TV Wing Zero.
You would think a Proto Zero. I want to buy a Proto Zero version of Wing Gundam or Wing Zero.
Because we haven't gotten one of those, right?
No, we haven't. But it seems like it's been G Gundam, Gundam Wing, G Gundam for like the main. Because I know that we got the RG ones for the Seed movie and stuff like that, but aren't those just recolors? Like, are
one
those
recolor and that gold one? That's a brand new one.
But did they announce it like this? I feel like those kids. Yeah, I know, but did they announce it like the gold one? Like, this seems like it's a big like billboard. Hey, the next big thing.
30th anniversary.
Yeah.
I think it's only because it's the 30th, so like maybe Gundam Wing is next. But the gold, they had the whole just Seed movie just billboard push, so that's why that real grade got that. This I don't think we needed it though. This is you could have picked anything. Master Gundam would have been perfect, honestly.
Yeah.
30th anniversary pairs with the Shining. Why do you have an upgraded and like the old version and the new version of the same kit. You can't, fight them shits against each other.
Right.
You know what's crazy? This is still gonna sell crazy well. Those G Gundam, the G Gundam people are going to buy 2 of these. 2 of these.
Which makes sense, right? Because that Mega House Bloom, right? We should have known this was coming. Because wasn't there like some cheap old high grade version?
That's what we were looking at. Like, isn't that the high grade?
Like, yo, is that the high grade version in that rosebud looking?
What if that was the real grade? That just looks so bad.
We all thought it was high grade.
I'm telling you, I came out the movie theater to that picture. I said, "Oh, why are they showing? What is this high grade?" I said, "Oh, that's
terrible.
High grade.
Terrible." So this is, if this is a cop, this would be something like, nah. I have 2 God Gundams. I'll build the God Gundams before I get to this.
How much is this?
Probably going to be around $35.
I gave away my God Gundam, so I'm probably just gonna get this.
So nah. P Bandai. See, like Sword Impulse, like this didn't get a lot of. It's not getting a lot of love like that God Gundam did. Like, why is it got the Boom movie poster?
Because the God Gundam's not P Bandai.
This is P Bandai.
Yeah, this is P Bandai, unfortunately. And it is the best. It is the best Impulse real grade.
Yep,
it was the best one. Yeah.
So that's the one like I've been talking about since the movie. Like, this is the one I really want. So
you got your master grade back there.
Sure. Hey.
No, that's the Zeus. That's the Zeus attachment piece for the.
No, it's on the left of it. Also, that's what you're talking about. The green.
Oh yeah. My bad.
The blast. Yep. So
Yeah.
that's what my master grade was based on that. But yeah, I need that real grade for sure.
CD, are we doing another collab here?
Do you have the sword?
I do have the Sword Impulse master grade. Yeah.
Hey, we can.
We can. No,
I'll do the red one.
And then we have more pictures of the P Bandai. Oh, this is gonna be P Bandai of the Zaku 2 from RFV Requiem of Vengeance, which comes out this Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in.
Someone at Target gave it out early. So people have been going crazy, driving from Target to Target, picking these up. These were at the Gundam base, not these ones with like the regular, the white one, the Gundam and the Zaku. I didn't pick those shits up because they were dog shit. But
I gotta say, the one with, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the next one in the next picture. But the colors and the surface detail look good. The proportions are still so wonky, man.
The trash bag
on the arm. Yeah.
Is it trash or is it plastic that's molded to look like trash?
It's plastic molded to look like trash, yeah.
The arms just look so fucking long, bro.
They're long, but they're skinny too. Long, but at the wrist the hands are their hands are reaching down to their kneecap. Which is people know when you stand up, your hand should at least like somewhere in between your quad. The knees is just so long. But I love the surface detail. The surface detail, especially for a high grade, it looks great.
Yeah.
But in the paint work that they did on this, because this has to be painted. I don't believe this is out the box. Or
probably panel line
or so. But I mean, there's even like fading. There's weathering on the red, like fading.
I bet you it comes out like this on the box.
On the box,
out of the box. I bet you it comes out like this.
Faded red, like faded and dirt red.
I wouldn't be surprised. Would you be shocked if that's a bright red that comes out of that box?
I wouldn't be shocked if it was bright. If it was dull red. Like you can match color, but the thing is you can't match weathering, like on a runner. Like there's legit weathering on that.
Yeah, there's like on the feet. I don't think it comes out the box like that. Like the weathering, like there's like gunk wash.
Yeah, there somebody touched this up. Lord knows they had to, but somebody touched this up.
I went back and looked at the Zakus I've ever built. And I'm like, damn, the arms don't ever come down that far. So like that just looks crazy.
And to what you said, Coop, last time you said in motion it probably looks better. And I remember we went back and we looked at the original Witch from Mercury, like shot like proto before the show came out, the pictures.
Yeah,
we all said they looked ugly, but we said wait until we see them in motion. They're probably going to look better. Now that we've seen them in motion, what's everyone's verdict on these?
I got to see the show.
I'm excited to see the show. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see the show, and maybe like a scene makes me want to go. Okay, I kind of want to get them, right? Maybe I like a Dio or something. It makes me say, okay, yeah, I can see it happening. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We will see. Next, We have
next. This is just the
option
option parts. Yeah.
Pass on that. Obelisk the Tormentor, standard, Bandai Figure Out standard amplified. Looks dope. Can't wait to see somebody, do it in different shades of blue, highlight with white. It looks dope. Obelisk the Tormentor was one of my favorite God cards because it came with Kaiwa's card. So, a Bandai Scope Dog Turbo Custom.
Yeah,
more Scope Dog
coming out the back. It's like the fourth or
Bro,
fifth one.
Look at the army of Scope Dogs in the background.
Look at the detail in the back of the calf.
The inside of that shit.
The inside. That is going to be nuts.
Some dry brushing in there, some metallics.
Sheesh. Then we have I don't know what high grade version of Ash Saver.
This is
CD?
from
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Super Robot Wars, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I think it's Super Robot Wars. It looks it painted. It looks good.
I did see it. Yeah, I think I did see it painted, but no, I'm good.
Yeah. There's the prototype. It primed up. Looks all right, primed up. But
this is the same with the concubine kits. I can.
Yeah, Hookabine.
Oh yeah, that Mark II Titans looking one.
Yeah, give 2 Fs.
30-minute missions at around Nova that you could probably pair with a Scope Dog.
It has satchels. Has like straps. The Gundam has to open up the straps on the backpack to get whatever it needs out of there. What?
That's crazy. Bro. That's crazy.
I have a message for you, sir.
Yeah. What?
Hermes.
No. Yeah.
And on top of that, it looks like a Haro.
Yeah. Bro.
Then we got more of these 30-minute mission fantasy.
I'm not gonna
pass for me.
I might get one. I'm gonna paint it too, like metallics and shit.
You know me, I might get it for parts.
Just put on a girl.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
A real great version of.
Is this that was an accessory pack?
Yeah, that was an accessory pack for the backpack.
And this is the Shirara pack. The Gold Gundam.
The Gold Gundam.
Speed.
Yes, the Gold Gundam from
the one that's people gonna buy, complain about the gold plate, and yet people still gonna buy it. If you don't get this and just put it, people gonna complain about how it leaves a bad nub, use gloves, make sure you does. I can't, whatever the case may be. But so for some apparent reason, the people that have it, they knew all this going in and they still bought it.
I'm gonna say I don't know who would build this without wearing gloves.
My thing is, at this point, don't even build it. Just get
keep
it.
Yeah.
The real grade Phoenix. I'm probably just going to keep it. It's just going to stay in a box. It's going to stay in a box until they come out with some version of how to fix what you need to fix. I know most of it's probably undergated, because if it ain't undergated, what's the point? But it's a pass. Obviously, for me, it's a pass.
This is definitely undergated, yeah. But I would say I'm still interested in this. I know the price tag is going to be really pricey for this. But the thing that hurts it is that it is a P Bandai, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for people to grab. But it is definitely going to be
100 off rip.
Yep, 100 off rip. This is definitely still want to be a cop for me.
You going to
is it?
I want it.
P Bandai? I thought it was a regular release.
I'm sorry, no, it's a regular release. The backpack is P Bandai. It's definitely going to be a cop for me. I'll get it.
I like the Zeus silhouette. I didn't realize that it fits on the high grade
and the real grade.
That's
Yeah. That gun is huge, dude. It's literally the size of a perfect grade.
Here you go. On display, the Zegok Seed version.
That shit's sick with the armor popping off.
Mm-hmm. With the damage, and you can see its eye. It looks sick.
I think we got some better shots too.
That's just...
Plus Atherin's my boy. So hey, Bochi the Rock, the 30-minute mission figure. This sold out in 8 minutes. This was the fastest selling Bandai kit they have made in a long time. Bochi in the anime world is incredibly popular, and it made total sense when they made this joint flew off the shelves. But continue.
I'm assuming you didn't get it.
Of course not. It was only open in Japan. It didn't come to the US yet. Yeah.
Here we go. We got pictures of the Master Grade Vidar.
If you
Not
zoom
that
in,
great of pictures, yeah.
If you, I was gonna say if the quality, if the resolution was high enough, you could zoom in and see that the pistons inside are all silver. In there, and the pistons and the calibers are all silver inside out of the box. So it was really good detail right out of the box for people. This looks great. This is great. I think I honestly think this will be huge for Bandai when it goes on sale.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. The Barbatos ones you can't even find them at one point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Potential early pick for Kid of the Year.
When does this release?
Next year.
Dark Horse.
Depends on what they do for Wing.
We'll have to see what they do. Yeah. Because I don't know.
At this point, I don't know what they can do for Wing for the 30th anniversary that we haven't seen outside of like Aries and the Taurus high grades.
Yeah.
A Leo Master Grade. If they drop a Leo Master Grade, then that would probably be Kid of the Year.
Of hype.
Depending on the price. No, I don't think so. If it's if it's a $45, no, if they drop a hot Master Grade Leo and it's a $45 Master Grade Leo that you can army build, no. With the new type of like Master Grades out there, like the detail, no.
I'm taking this over the Leo Master Grade for sure for Kid of the Year.
How much is the Master Grade Tallgeese?
About 49, 46. Yeah.
I'll probably be around there. Yeah.
So
I'm probably not going to
pick drop up a Master Grade Leo. You don't think that'd be Kid of the Year with all different armaments?
No,
that automatically armaments is P Bandai.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
sure. Fine, okay, cool, but still,
the Space Leo, P Bandai.
I don't think the Leo has enough to compete. I think for hype, sure, doesn't have enough to compete with that.
If they give you everything the high grade gets, and maybe like an extra weapon or something on a Master Grade, it's going to look
shield
crazy.
And a gun.
It's going to be one shield, one gun,
and a beam saber.
2 beam sabers.
You're not going to get the shoulder cannons.
2 pistols, anti-air rifle, 6 blades,
and racking pistols.
So don't talk to me about no racking pistols, man. I don't want to hear nothing about stuff unless I can press a button and you hear it go. Well, I don't want to hear nothing.
What can the Leo do? Like the Leo's gun doesn't have no rack to it. The shield posable, like sure, it might be able to pose cheap army build. I think the hype of the Leo would be the only way it'd be the Kid of the Year. But if we're talking about mechanics,
articulation. So are you just telling me because this comes with more? It's Kid of the Year then?
No, I mean you just
because if the articulation on the Leo is crazy for the price and the height, it has to be Kid of the Year.
No way.
If you give me a $45,
you just go past the leg with the leg kick like this.
Yeah, the articulation on this is going to be way better than the Leo, my guy. The
Leo's not coming with no pistons.
I'm not saying that the articulation is going to be crazy on the Leo. What I'm saying is if it gives you something better than like if it's like I didn't think the articulation on a Master Grade Leo would be this. I'm not saying it has to be
the Kid of the Year.
For the price. If it beats out the articulation, like if it's not like what Austin has, and I know what Austin's going to say after this. If it's not like that Zaku. Right, that Austin has that Master Grade Zaku that doesn't fucking move. And I can get some bending out of it. I can get some crazy poses out of a Leo. And Master Grade?
No.
For 45?
No. So if it's gonna be based on the Tallgeese, which we already have,
with newer technology. But
where though?
We can put it in the legs, in the joints, in the knee, in the waist.
It's a Leo though.
Yeah.
it's all covered up. There's no exposed inner frame.
I don't need all of that.
There's no way that the Leo, if a Leo
because
came
it's
out,
a grunt. Because it's a grunt. That's why.
Because there's nothing to the Leo. 2 beam sabers, a shield, and a gun. I don't give a fuck if it can stand on one hand.
It's a weapon pack. So it's a weapon pack. The fact that it's a weapon.
There's no world where the Leo beats out the Vidar in Master Grades. There's maybe if it came with all that shit from the start, sure.
No, it won't. So price, Master Grade, and sought after with articulation, would it make it Kid of the Year?
So you're assuming that articulation is gonna be better than the Vidar? Assuming.
No, not better than the Vidar.
The only point you're making is the price. The only point you're making is the price.
I'm not saying that it's going to be better than the Vidar. What I'm saying is if the articulation on a Master Grade Leo is above than what I think it should be,
it makes it the Kid of the Year.
I will go, oh shit, this is better than what I thought was going to be. The price on it and the fact that it's a sought after, it will be a sought after kit.
The only thing I will give you is the hype because it's a wing kit and it's a Leo.
What was the level at which you thought it was going to be good to begin with?
He assumed it's a Leo. It's a Leo. It can't be that good.
If I bend the leg right, and it's like, okay, I'm getting like half of a 90 degree, like 45 degree. Okay, that's what I thought. But if I bend the leg and the kneecap shows and all that shit shows like on the Wing Zero Vercar, and there's some type of fucking frame shows, and then you pull it back and and all that shit. Come on now.
That would make it Kid of the Year?
No. Because
articulation. What makes this Kid of the Year? What would make this
everything? Vidar looks better, more posability. I'm assuming.
The look.
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, we're gonna talk about look. The only thing the Leo has would be the hype. Hype versus.
I mean, let's be honest. The Vidar, objectively, the Vidar has more going on in the design than the Leo. The Leo is literally boxes and circles.
A working man's mobile suit is what the Leo is.
But I'll say this. I'll say this. The Leo in our age bracket will have a little bit more hype than probably the Vidar does. Because one, we've been asking for a Leo for decades. When we get it and us built it, we're gonna have it on the shelves and it's gonna look great, right? But here's the thing: if there was like a championship room where I'm sitting it there, I wouldn't put I would love the Leo. The Leo would be my favorite thing ever. But I will be also honest and say it's not going to win an award. But I personally will love it.
For the hype, I am go Leo, go.
As a matter of fact, it's even worse for me because Cooper, for me to be happy about the Leo, I would have to buy all the P Bandai packs because I need the shoulder cannons.
If
I
they
need the
drop a Leo,
rifle.
this shit will get Kid of the Year.
That way,
this shit will get Kid of the Year, man.
Until a different wing kit comes out,
right?
Until a different wing kit comes out that year.
I mean, I'm trying to think about what the 30th anniversary potentially could be in real grade and master grade. But that's another topic for another time. Let us know down in the comments.
I don't want to hear it.
Not smoke. It would not be smoke. It would not be smoke.
The SD Wing Zero, it will be a better kit if they made it. Is a better kit if they make a Master Grade Leo. I think the SD Wing Zero would still be higher than the.
Because it's smaller in detail.
The Leo only
y'all
wins
don't understand
off
the
hype.
promise. No, it doesn't. And price. And the articulation is crazy.
Hype.
It only
the articulation
We've
will be
had so many arguments about price of kits that shouldn't even be included.
What? Now we want to throw out the price of the kit. So if the kit is crazy,
you threw out the price for a kit.
Oh, wait a minute.
We made an argument for price, and you threw it out.
Fuck that.
So I'm throwing the price out.
If I say the price is cheap, if I say the price is cheap, let's throw this shit out. But if I say, hold on,
I don't want to hear it. On to the next slide.
If I say, this kit might be cheap, fuck that. And throw that shit out. We ain't talking about prices no more. We grown. We can get whatever we want.
We threw the price out.
But if the Leo came out and it was $90, oh hell no, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying. If the Leo came out $90, you'd be like, oh hell no, I'm not buying that shit. And it's $90. That's what's not going to make it the Kid of the Year. The price. It's too damn expensive. But if it's cheap, it's hell no. Let's start. Now let's move the goalposts back. Cut it out, CD. Cut the shit, man.
It's been 10 minutes of talking about a kit that we don't even know is real.
Right.
What about imaginary kit?
We got the P Bandai Delta Zen. Hold on. My fault. I'm flowing through kit. This is the high grade. Did you play the? Did you get a chance to sit down and play this?
No, I watched Cobra Paw play that shit. I did just buy it though for my Oculus.
Don't say that
Cobra
shit
Paw
like
loves
it.
it.
Yeah, don't say that shit like it's some trash game. It was pretty dope.
I didn't play it.
You said the way you said I see Cobra Paw play that shit.
I just bought it. I want to play it in my own piece of quiet because the way the faces my brother was making and shit, I got to do that in the home in my home.
Cobra said he loved it. He said it was awesome. And by the way, early reviews came out for it. They said it's far better than they thought it was going to be. Apparently, it's a really good.
I didn't think it was interactive. That was crazy. I thought it was just like sit there and just kind of like eat popcorn and watch a movie as the pilot. Exactly, all over the damn place.
That's what. Yeah, that's what. I got it at the comfort of my home. Comfort of my home. Spin around in the chair type shit.
Plus, you own a Quest, right? CD.
Yeah, I do.
All right, I might have to borrow that.
Liber Priest pass. Another pass on these. Golly, that's
too much green too.
That's too terrible.
A little bit too much green, yeah.
These look like fucking Power Rangers now. This is like Ronin Warriors.
You know that somebody was saying that too. They said they're gonna get them and make it power. Oh my god! Okay, make Power Rangers. But so this
price
one for one.
Ooh.
I thought it was $50. Or like
bruh. All right. So for those listening, we're looking at the SLJ. Is it SLJ? Or SRJ?
SRL.
SRL Bonsai 1-to-1 model kit that Bandai and SRL has combined to make a model kit bonsai tree. Bro,
SRL? Oh, Specimen Research Laboratory.
Bro, the price.
You mean real bonsais you could go buy?
Exactly.
For those listening, what is the price?
$265.
$265.
This is just for a
plastic tree. And you know what? I thought it was huge. I was like, oh, it must be enormous. This joint fits on a small coffee table, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't.
You see how you're not going to see a picture with like a ruler or anything.
I just Googled bonsai trees. $35, $45, $80,
yeah.
$45.
You can buy 5. Yeah. Growing up, my dad loved bonsai trees. To this day, my dad has a plethora of bonsai trees in the house.
Does he like go and cut them too and shit?
Yeah, go and cut them and all of that shit. All of it. Like, you know, dog, I knew what bonsai was probably before I knew what hibachi and it was bonsai and chicken and broccoli. Like, that's all I knew growing up when anything dealing with Jet Li, Jackie Chan, bonsai trees, and chicken and broccoli. That's it.
My brother Cooper's raised on it.
Like, so seeing this, I was like, okay, you know what? This would be pretty dope. $50. Nostalgia memory for me. We had probably 10 bonsai trees in the house at one point in time. But, fun fact: when we went to Disney World when I was 2 years old in Florida, it was pouring down, raining. I'm talking about felt like a hurricane. My dad still found a way to get to somebody's house who was selling bonsai trees out of the backyard. $35 down
rain to the snow. I'm gonna get
it was dark. It was pouring. Like, you know, when it gets bad, people turn on the emergency lights on their car, right? They're driving with the emergency. That's how it was for 40 minutes to find somebody's house that's selling bonsai trees out of the backyard.
Damn.
So I'm good on this. I'll just pick one up from his house.
I think a lot of people are good on this, man. Right. This is $260. What, have they lost their damn mind? I mean, crazy. respect to Bandai. I love the hustle, but please.
Then we have this HG Schwartz. Is this Mecha house builder? I don't know.
Super Robot Wars.
Super Robot Wars. Yeah.
Oh, there's a Vidar again.
Here we go.
Again, it's gonna be dope.
That pose right there is pretty dope with the pilot there on the bottom. But is it just me, or is the pilot taller than he was in the show? Or am I wrong? Is the Vidar smaller?
Well, IBO kits, I think in general they're not mid UC kits.
Oh, okay, so they're kind of small.
Yeah.
Not late UC. They're taller than late UC, but
yes, they're not bigger than New Gundam or Sazabi like that. And I'm like, no.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be a dope kit.
Looks all right.
We'll see what comes out to compete with it, though.
How's it?
What comes out?
20 minutes and we started an imaginary rivalry.
That's not even that's not even gonna make. That's not,
We got more of the Mark II Psycho Gundam. Was this in like a show? Was this?
Yeah.
What show was this? Zeta?
Yeah.
I remember the Mark. Hold on.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
the Mark One. I remember the Mark One, the one that fought the AU. When did this come out?
This was the second one. This one fought the Zeta, and
The
this
Zeta,
one,
okay.
Yeah. That destroyed head is a very like pivotal scene because a main character or a character that we care about in there died. Well, sorry, spoilers for a 30-year-old show, 40-year-old show. She dies in there, so it's This is.
I don't know why I don't remember seeing this shit. Maybe because I probably haven't finished through all the way of Zeta.
I was gonna say it's. I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say it's in the second half, like the late second half of Zeta. So it's in the late second half.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I don't know what I think. I just think of the one when it's trampling through the fucking Tokyo, right? Whatever that is.
That's the first one. That is the first one. Yep. And that's the one.
Every time we talk about Psycho Gundam, that's the exact one it's called. I wonder if they're going to do. How close does this resemble the first one, where you can kind of like paint it the first one's colors? Probably, right? To get an updated version of the first one. To have an updated version of the the Psycho Gundam. I know there's a high grade, but that's an old high grade, I think.
Well, they've never made this, which is this Mark II Psycho Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
The Mark I is looks like a regular RX-78, just bigger, right?
Correct. So I wonder if you could paint this to make. Obviously, you can, but resemble take this and make it the Mark I.
Oh, take it and paint it like black and red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine somebody's probably already on it. Honestly, someone's already mixing the colors right now. Yeah,
somebody already ordered. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like somebody already working on this shit. You're saying, "Yo, fuck this purple." I'm gonna make this shit a Mark I.
Somebody's mixing the black and blue right now
as they watching this shit. Okay, Ragusta and G.
Yep.
Nobody's picking this one up, right?
No, unfortunately, it's not a master grade, so it's not for me. But it is the anniversary edition. It looks good.
How corny. The God Gundam holding the Shining Gundam up.
This is an important scene in the show. Don't you guys like it?
And no. No.
What's up with the hand?
It's like twisted.
Where's it?
On the bottom, like the Shining Gundam's hand. Why does it look like?
Oh, is it twisted?
I don't know.
I can't see it.
It's like missing the back of it or some shit, or maybe it is twisted. But it's like an odd angle. I don't like it. Why? Yes, pivotal part in the show, sure, but no one wants to see this shit.
Just standing next to the God Gundam, please. What the hell is so hard about that?
Yes, that's my baby. My baby.
My fault, Austin.
It's all right.
I was about to say that's a negative. Nobody wants
the same image though. We've been seeing the same shot for like 6 months.
I thought nobody wanted this shit. Like nobody wants this. Get this shit out of here, yeah.
Austin immediately. That's my babe. Next. But the Bololoxamon, this kit, highly requested for a long time. Zeta Gundam, very popular.
Say the name again.
Bololoxamon.
Oh, that's a Digimon.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say. So, one, if you're thinking about Bumblebee or Transformers, there's kind of a reason for that. Or you think about any other type of anamorphic robot kit, there's kind of a reason why this looks like that. But this, I was about to say that same thing, CD. I don't know why we have never seen any other pose. So I'm starting to get worried. Like all those little red parts in there are all separate pieces. All the yellow parts are separate pieces. Everything's a separate piece. It's great color separation. But why have they not moved it? Literally moving its arm up.
But this is when we first got it, it was the same pose, dog. This is like the only shot we've ever seen of this.
Literally turning its head like,
it's a
left
brick
or right. Bro,
it's a brick. So
it can't turn
you
its
expect
head.
from a brick?
Why isn't it turned its head to the left or right?
I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it has no swivel of like the
waist. The waist. Yeah,
right
it looks
here.
like it might have a forward, but nothing this way. Yeah, it might have a forward, but nothing this way. So now I'm starting to get worried, man. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. They've been showing this for like a
regular
year.
release, dude.
It's a regular release. Yeah, they've been showing it for almost a year and like nothing, no information whatsoever.
Next up, we have
shit, this comes
Kai.
out next Friday, Saturday.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, sir.
This coming Saturday.
Yep.
So this is going to be what you said, 6 weeks CD.
6 weeks.
Yep. 6 weeks. Unless we want to pay that extra Japan tax, the shipping tax, and get it from Japan.
If it ends up on Saragaya,
who
I might just.
True. As a matter of fact, I just made it an order from Japan anyway, so I have something on the way. Oh my gosh!
That for the gun barrel.
So, real talk, there was an older gun barrel kit that was actually better than this one. It actually had like pillars and stuff like that opened it, and Bandai decided to remake this, but worse.
Yeah,
and
looked like it lost a lot of detail.
It lost a ton of detail, a ton. And on top of that, if you zoom in on the, if you ever get a chance, listeners, you go to the actual event videos. Some people have taken pictures of it up close. The nub placement is some of the most atrocious I have ever seen. And even though it's supposed to fit on a entry grade, it doesn't have like the snap out nub things. It's like it's some of the worst nub placement I've ever seen. Horrible. But I'm sorry, continue.
Sorry, man. Thank you for letting the
sorry.
Know, man. I don't know why you apologize.
It's a seed kit. I lost it.
Entry grade Strike Rouge coming out in a couple of months.
Fun fact: this has already existed before. If you got the P Bandai Gachapon little tub thing, the Gundam in a tub, this had already existed. So now this is officially just a regular release. Yeah. I don't know why Bandai did this.
I don't know. I'm thinking of the figure. I would assume this would have been great marketing for a Target.
Oh, you know. Oh yeah.
I mean, figure.
Oh yeah.
Target exclusive Strike Rouge.
I thought this shit already came out.
Should have been.
It technically already did.
Oh,
they just repackaged it.
Now it's coming out in the box.
Now it's in a box.
That's it. Here we go.
Oh, okay. So what's all right? Go ahead, continue.
More pictures of the
Calvary.
Oh, well, we already seen this picture, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's just more pictures of it.
That's like a Game Boy controller.
It does, doesn't it? NES.
Yeah.
It's a NES. Looks interesting.
Here we go. We got the third party of this Wing Zero.
Yep.
The Albion.
We were talking about seeing this painted, and they painted it within a week. All right.
You like the funnel wings?
This is a dope idea.
I like that. Yeah.
This is dope. This is definitely a dope idea for it. I think that would have been dope to see on the Wing Zero itself, back in Gundam Wing. If they would have just paid like homage to the funnel set, and then like the wings would have been dope. So, to me, I don't know. I have the Wing Zero resin upgrade
in every flavor, dog.
Yeah, I know. So I'm all right. I really don't need it. So it's gonna be a pass. Here goes the bot. No, I'm sorry. PG Starry Night coating of the PGU.
China exclusive version
of the cross contrast colors of the new Gundam. Looks like it's just Trans Am version of the new Gundam.
Yeah, it looks like it's in that last scene from Char's counterattack when they're trying to hold up the asteroid. Like everything goes.
Isn't that green though?
Is that green? I thought it was reddish yellow and green. Or am I wrong? You're right, but right, it looks like a Trans Am.
Splinter camo on it, huh?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. How are they gonna do that? Is those stickers? They gotta be stickers, right?
Yeah, those are decals.
Those are decals, definitely.
Yeah,
making things more complicated.
This version of the size would be again cross contrast, cross pass. This is a pass. Gundam Exia, so we can get some stuff from Gundam Expo. The clear version of the master grade is a pass. Yeah. I don't know who really likes these kits, these clear ones.
There is a clear kit I think coming up that I think you would like, Coop. If it's not here, I'll probably tell you about it.
We have this version side F of the Sinaju Fuka Limited Sinaju. It's a pass. It's a pass. I know I'm a Sinaju fan, but I don't need every flavor of it. We're good. Did I give you the Wii's? Did I find the Wii's? I never found the Wii's. So. The Y's, whatever one it is. Side F version of double fin funnel equipment set for the new Gundam.
Is that the Chinese version next to that? Perfectibility? On the right?
Yeah. The red one. Yeah.
What's cool about this double fin funnel though is that it has a different shoulders, different front skirt, and a different chest piece. Yeah. And the different rifle as well. So you do get a lot of extra different stuff and a different shield. It is essentially just a different kit entirely.
That's pretty cool.
Then we have the red.
This is the one I thought you would like.
Nah.
It's a red clear RG Sotheby. But the clear is like, yeah, mechanical clear. But like the clear is not only, some of it's been polished or treated with like the shine clear. Some is shine clear, some is regular red transition clear, and some of it is pearlescent red clear. So you have 3 different versions of clear. It looks like like candy apple red.
It does.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was at first. And then I started looking. They could have just gave me an all clear version of this. Then I would have bit.
Really?
If they would have just did the opposite, if they would have just said no paint, I would have said, "Oh, you got my money."
I figured you wouldn't have liked the no paint one.
I have the no paint Sinaju, and I love it. I haven't built it yet, but I love it. Right?
Oh, okay.
And this is the same thing. Like if they would have just gave me this in regular see-through clear, I would have threw my money in.
Alrighty, let me just go ahead and take that off your birthday list. All right, there we go. One less thing.
More of the P Bandai.
If you go through the pictures, I think there's one with a sniper rifle that looks actually kind of decent. No, never mind.
There's one more. Oh, there isn't. There's supposed to be another one with the.
Maybe it's on this set.
There we go. That one looks okay.
Yeah, this arm isn't as long as the other one. I feel like.
Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. I think it's the image where they took the picture. It's from the bottom looking up, so it looks a little bit.
That's the same arm.
This one didn't look as long.
Come on.
I like the rifle. But I like the rifle.
That's just a anti-ship rifle too that comes with like all the origin Saku's.
But it has a little bit more detail involved in it. If you look at the Picatinny rail and like the vents on our side, are nice. You know me, I'm probably gonna get it for their gun.
I'll take the suit.
Hey, yeah, I'll give it to y'all.
That's it. The arms. More of the FSD. Yeah, I don't think this here's the real pictures for it, right? Looks dope. If you have an FSD, great. I don't know. I know it's just coming with it. Yeah. Just a rifle that apparently is already. Does it come with this little minigun?
No.
FSD? That's new.
That's
okay.
New. Yeah.
So is these nubs right here aren't.
No. Yeah. No,
those are the same nubs.
Same nubs.
Yes. Oh, God.
Right there. Top of the minigun too.
Oh,
they were in a hurry. They had 20 minutes, guys. They had 20 minutes.
Come on.
Decals lifting.
Okay, so you get the majority of this.
What?
Where's the little mini rifle?
It's right there. Oh wait, no. Oh, I think it's collapsed inside the large gun. Like you probably pull that barrel off the large gun, and it's that mini rifle's a little tiny part in there. Yeah. See the lock-in pins on the top and the open hatch right there on the top. I think it's just part of the big rifle. You just pull out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you get 3 beam sabers.
The fuck you need
yeah, I'm about to say, why the hell? Why are you excited about that?
like you don't got 1,000 of those shits in your backlog.
As the guy who gets weapons,
you actually only get 3 beam handles, right? Like,
3 beam handles. Is the guy who always collects weapons? This might be a cop for after beam saber.
1,000 of beam.
Excuse me, CD. I have 1,001. Thank you, and I would like 1,002. It's my problem. I get to choose the coping mechanism.
Stickers. Love it.
That's a sticker sheet.
And if you picked up the book, shout out to Heavy Metal Gunpla. I know he picked it up. If you pick up the book, it'd be dope to pair with. If you want to have like a little display, that would be the only reason I would build the FSD. Would to display the manga beside the book.
I think someone also said the gun came in a Hobby Link Japan like add-on.
Yeah, it did.
Parts.
Yeah,
So,
see, yeah, the gun's already released. If you bought the that expansion park set, so this is literally just packing that in.
So I might build this because I know I have the FSD. So I might build it once I get like maybe about 6, 7 of these hardcovers. Put it beside the hardcover.
Speaking of which, I think I might have found a North American type for you because I know you've been looking for the white and blue one.
Awesome. Big ass gun on this.
juice.
Huge cheese.
We're coming up on something I want y'all opinion on. MGSD, we're good on that. Here goes the gimmicks for the Shining Gundam. I think we're all good on that.
Yeah.
Here goes more pictures of the Zagat.
Good on that. There's a damage part. You can see its eye through it. Looks pretty cool.
That's where you got to put the LED in it.
Right.
Yeah.
With the green.
Pencil night.
You gotta
Yeah,
Pencil night.
Pencil night.
You gotta have the LED in it. The Game Boy Traveler.
They put the other backpack on top of the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy work.
All right.
A backpack for the backpack.
What's enough is enough, huh? When can we say enough is enough?
More thrusters. More add-ons. More peg holes.
And all it does is add wings to a kit that already has wings.
Right.
It's like,
Big ass wings at that. Like not even.
What is it? Micro machines that used to be on like the old Transformers? That
Yes.
just pop out of one's Transformer. Come on now. Here we go. We have a garage kit of the 1/100 Mighty Strike.
This looks sharp as a hit.
This
This guy's like plus 18 on the
dangerous.
box. Yeah.
Yes,
The eye
it's
out.
dangerous. Like you can
What y'all
hurt
think?
yourself.
I was looking at it, I was like, I wonder if authors want to pick this up.
Well, you know me. I do like this. It looks good. It looks really good. For just assembly, that back shot right there looks great. That front shot right there looks great. I
love a good back shot. I love a good back shot.
Look great all the time.
All right.
Paul.
We got eyes on us now. We still making jokes.
We're never going to change.
Hell no.
We're gonna change.
The
But I
back
do
shots
like-
look good, Austin.
Yeah, I do like
Pause.
this though. It looks really great. And this is a garage kit, so this isn't a resin conversion or anything like that. This is literally just out of the box what it looks like. I'll be curious to know what the price is. If it's nothing too crazy, sure. I mean, I already kind of like it more than the MGEX because it's actually kind of lengthened. The legs are lengthened. The MGX is a little bit stubby. But yeah, no, it proportion wise, this looks good. I like this. I like even the shot where it's like standing up with this leg like that and the wings, angel wings laid out. That's great. That's great. I would get rid of the sword if you guys want the katana. You guys
You
can
give
have
up a weapon? God
Yeah.
damn.
Right. They got it.
Yeah.
That's wild, awesome.
But, what CD? You enjoying that AK I got you for the Legacy custom?
Hey, you know what? Keep on complaining, brother.
Touche, brother. Touche.
So what about you, CD? Would you pick this up?
I like it. I don't know, master grade.
Yeah. CD, you've never really been a MGEX or a master grade type of guy, especially not for the Freedom.
He just built one.
No, he never built the Freedom. He built the Destiny, not the free the Impulse, not the Freedom.
I gave Austin my freedom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I have.
not the fan.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're a big fan of the high grade seed movie kit, so I figured that this would
And I have the freedom. I don't know if I'll build it. I just box art was cool.
Mm.
It looks good though. I do like the proportions. I like how it's more like sleek and sharp,
Mhm,
less bulky. It's like thinned out. It looks good. It does look good. I wonder what the price is going to be too.
It's the same.
One-
I'm curious
50?
now.
would you buy that 150?
No, not 150.
You want to do 150 for it?
No. If I'm not willing to go, what was it 160, 130, 120 for the MGEX Freedom? I wouldn't be willing to pay 150 for this.
But this is everything you want.
No, it's not. I want the shoulder cannons. I want the overshoulder rifle. Oh wait, no, that's the Leo.
Would you pay 100 for it?
It would be more appetizing, but you know what? 80. I think 80 would be my real threshold. Anything below 80 would be an automatic cop.
So it's going to be an automatic cop from what we hear in CD because he said no to a third party before and then messed around and like y'all want it, right? If you bit on the glory, then I know you're gonna bite on it.
I always wanted the glory. I never said I wanted it. I always wanted it though. I never expressed myself.
If this is less than 150, I think Austin gets it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hi guys, I'm here.
From 89.99 to about 110, 120. I think you get it, Austin.
All he needs to see is one particular angle. All he needs to see.
Dude,
I did it. Here it is. 3 months from now. Dude, I didn't think it would come with that weapon.
You see the beam shield?
The
beam shield has like a new design or something like that, or pearlescent. And I was like, guys.
I watched videos on it at like 2 in the morning.
Do you know what's sad? You know what makes me mad is like that you guys are accurate because
you gonna go like this. I wind up, messing around with the back. Hold on. I wind up getting.
Hold on.
So I know I said a couple episodes back. I'm not going to get it, right? Hold on. If it's darn, let me just change the background. I know I said I'm not going to get it, but hear me out. It came with a girl kit. It came with Lacus Klein, all in all her glory.
No lie, if it did, it would be a cop. It would be a cop. I would pay 200.
All her glory.
If Kigali and Lacus are, I would pay 200 for it.
It comes with a mini figure that you can put on the shoulder of the Mighty Strike. A Lacus Klein.
So it comes with 2 katanas as well, so I might have to get it.
The one weapon he said he's going to give away comes with
but if it comes with 2, I didn't like it because it's asymmetrical, but in one of the pictures it shows both of them.
Boom. There it is, people.
Yeah. Oh man, this is going to look dope though. I think once this comes out, I like this. Doesn't this picture right here just screams GXT? Undergated.
Oh god! I already see the GXT
placement. That's why I keep floating around this picture because I can see it right here. It's gonna say GXT.
The top down shot. The one right behind me.
Hobby. Right, and it's gonna have the Mighty Strike GX. Right, and it's gonna say the Mighty Strike GX ED version. Austin, just say you're gonna cop now. Save face. And you can say, you know what? I haven't found it. If you don't cop it,
I don't want to spend any more money on third-party kits right now. But yes, I will buy this.
Yeah, just say it now. Yeah, you're going to get it.
I've been surviving off water for the past 2.5 months, so I think I can do 3 months.
Oh shit, that's definitely the GXT shot for sure.
Dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
It does look shot good. Right here.
Look at the inner frame though, in the wings in the back. Right over there. See where the gold.
The piston too is red.
Yeah, the piston's red. Yeah, man. That's why I'm like, this does look really good. That it looks really, really good. And it's surprising that the third party here is just redesigning this stuff to look all better, right off the bat. I'm waiting for them to do like more UC kits because they don't redesign more UC kit stuff. They always do C.
That is true.
Maybe because they always do that. That's our bread and butter. Touch that shit, you get sued.
Well, also a lot of these, it is China, and China loves seed. So a lot of these third-party kits are Chinese kits, so they're Chinese brands, so they're doing what they know will sell there.
So do you think because we get in this that Bandai is going to drop the master grade for this kit?
The
Mighty Strike.
The Mighty Strike, the MGEX, it is the same suit as the Mighty Strike. It's just a different backpack. So the backpack will be P Bandai. And they'll sell that probably and have you connect it to the MGEX. So the unicorn. Yeah. Same thing they did with the unicorn. So yeah. Bandai's probably gonna release that P Bandai backpack, Master Grade backpack. And they'll probably release them as like a set, so you could buy the kit and the backpack together.
So like they did like narrative. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh man, that'll be so expensive though, dude. That's gonna be 200. Yeah, jeez, dude.
It's easily 250.
Easily,
the backpack alone is probably going to be 100.
That's before shipping.
$10.
Dude,
Bandai shipping was always $10.
A drop in the hat at that point.
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear nothing about no shipping. I don't want to hear nothing about no prices, right? Didn't we throw prices out the window not that long ago?
yeah, wait a minute. Didn't we? Now we're back to talk about a kit that doesn't exist.
A backpack.
Backpack, not even a kit, a backpack.
Not even a fucking Leo and a backpack that does not exist.
Hey, that backpack of the year? Backpack of the year.
Potential backpack of the year.
We might need that. We might need that as a segment. The add-on of the year, which would be what? The add-on pack of the year. So I think that's it for what's new. A long what's new segment, but it was pretty thorough and a lot.
And once again, everybody who's listening, it's the All Japan Model and Hobby Show 2024. Go over to YouTube, check out there. There's a lot more girl kits, a lot more stuff we cannot cover in here because we will be here literally all day. It would be an episode. So go over there.
Some of them might not even be appropriate for the pod. Them girl kits?
Some of them. Yeah, some of them. Oh yeah, some of them they were.
Like my girl,
you think you get this blade with it too?
Yeah, you get this blade with it. I would imagine. But look, there's two blades in the original kit. There's only one. There's only one. You get two with this, so you can dual wield katanas.
Oh yeah. And why would they show this?
You get two guns too.
Look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the MGX, the Strike Freedom always has two guns though. They combined it to a huge rifle.
Oh,
yeah. They combined it to the huge rifle. But I don't know why they're showing this where you have two katanas, and then the next image it's just one. I don't know.
Shit. That shit is because whoever took this picture, that shit is sitting in their lap. That could kind of believe. You're like, God, the pictures are already taken. Fuck. You look down and the piece is right there. Like, God damn. I ain't going back now. I ain't going back. We all been there.
We've all been there.
We all been there. People, let us know what some of the things y'all are excited for. If y'all want to get this third party Mighty Strike Freedom or anything else from this new hobby show. I know a lot of people won't grab that Shining Gundam because G Gundam is popular. I think a lot of people going to buy the Shining Gundam. So, to me, the Shining, unless it's free, I'm not going to get it. I'm okay with the God Gundam. I want to not invest that much time into that much G Gundam stuff.
Yeah, no, I started to rewatch it and then gave up on it. So,
yeah, I tried even with Wish for Mercury. I tried. G Gundam, it's a tough watch.
I haven't seen G Gundam in years. It's just never been on my radar to go back to it. I remember liking it the first time I saw it as a kid. But
as a kid,
I ran home for that shit for sure.
Yeah, because there was fighting and all that. Yeah, almost 30 years ago.
It was Dragon Ball Z, but with mechs.
Yeah, exactly. World tournaments and stuff. Now let's go into our kind of like topics, fellas. We'll do some. We're not going to try to do all 10. I have 10 topics here. We've done this topic before, but we're going to change it up too as well. Agree or disagree, right? I'll get both of y'all's take, agree or disagree on this topic, and then we'll go into discussion if we vary, if it varies. If it's a unanimous across the board, then we'll go on to the next topic. If we want to speak on it, then we'll go on. All right? Got some fun stuff in here. GUNPLA. Got some stuff I feel like Austin would only really know. Because I don't know the answer to that one. So you can let you know that's seed related. And so we're going to get into it. First one up, dealing with GUNPLA. Agree or disagree? GUNPLA building is much more of an art form as it is a hobby now. Agree or disagree? Do you think it's more of an art than it is a hobby? Like equal.
What do you think, CD?
I almost lean towards disagree. I feel like at a certain level, sure, it becomes maybe more art, but just like as the barest bones, like I think more people are in it for the hobby, just as a hobby versus creating art forms.
I would have to imagine it probably depend on how you build it, because like somebody like George, the guy we know, George, or Unlimited GA, like his is more of an art form probably than anything I've built. In my opinion, and in my opinion, the stuff I build is just literally the kit. Probably
no, that's art. What's behind you is art, though.
Well, the photographs could be art because you're creating something there, like a moment in time.
All of
the
it.
paint. Yeah.
So
there we go. Yeah, but George, I think George, like he makes something like completely new, unseen before, unimagined before. Like that in my opinion would probably be a little bit more toward the art realm.
So you're saying art is, if it's more original? Are we saying kit bash is art and not the hobby?
I think the level of what you build at almost be more.
I would be more inclined to say kit bash, yeah, because creating art means to make something that has to be imagined in the creator's mind to bring form. So kit bashing could fit that narrative, while building stuff out of just a kit.
That's tough, Austin.
But okay, but that's the definition of art.
Yeah, that's your definition of art, buddy.
No, that's the actual definition. I had to go to school to learn that.
But no, because what do you say about dioramas then?
That's an art form, yeah.
And it could be what? It could be a basic kit, painted, no painted, it's just a diorama.
Would you say there's more artists in Gunpla or more hobbyists in Gunpla?
I think it's damn near even. I want to say it's damn near even. That's why I said as much as a form. I'm not saying it's more art than hobby, but I think there's a lot of people that push that we don't know. That's why we do like the creators corners and stuff that push the art side of it. More people like think about like NATO over Rice, right? Like that's art, even though he's.
This is a hard question because art is also so subjective.
Yeah,
I could look at someone's shit and be like, I don't think that's art, but they're in their mind like this is like they created.
Now, if somebody's no offense to the homies at Hobby Town like Marvin and stuff that just straight build and snap, sure, that's the hobby. But I think it's an equal amount of people that do. I don't know if if there's a number of straight build panel line people versus people that push to the next step.
I would say I think I agree with CD. It's tough because art is so subjective. I mean, there's
absolutely
the dude in the National Art Museum. He literally put a urinal out in the middle of the show floor, and everyone was like, "This is art," and he literally signed his name on it, right? But he was making a statement, and the art of it was the statement he was making, right? So it's kind of hard. This is a hard one, really hard one.
This is the dividing line. The dividing line is the people that just snap build. Versus the people that do a little bit more than snap building.
Okay, the people who just snap build, the people who
snap
do
build and panel line, snap build and panel line. That's it.
Okay,
the Mecha got Costco's of the world.
Oh, okay. So the people who put more craftsmanship into their work, you could define as probably being a little bit closer more toward art because that's taking skill, their own imagination, requiring them to bring form of what they're imagining.
So do you feel like that number is close to the number of people that just snap build?
No, I think there's more people that snap build than there are people who do that level of customization. I honestly, I think there's far more snap builders than there are any customization because I mean I think the people who snap build just snap build, put it on their desk or put it on their computer desk or wherever they're working, stuff like that, just something nice to have represented, and they don't go into it too deeply. Like we collect kits for years, for decades. I got enough kits to survive a nuclear apocalypse twice. So but that's because my visions and the stuff I want to do and the ideas I have are all up there, still in there, and I'm trying to bring them to form. So I would say in this, there's fewer of me than there are even people we talk to.
So agree or disagree, real quick. Agree or disagree.
I'm sorry. I guess disagree. I guess.
I disagree.
I said disagree from the start.
Okay, yeah. I said agree, but okay. Next up, the prices of Gunpla kits are justified given the quality and their detail. So we're back to prices.
We're right back to it.
Damn, what the foreshadow, huh? The foreshadow's crazy. We're back.
Foreshadowing. The rising action, and now we're at the climax. Oh my god.
Justified given the quality and detail. I think yes. I think the prices are going.
You agree or disagree? Do you feel like they should be cheaper or the price of it is right?
I agree.
I'm gonna sound weird. I think they should be more expensive. Actually, I would say if they were more expensive and I got even more out of it. So I guess agree. I guess agree. Yeah, agree.
I want to say disagree. I think they should be cheaper. I don't know how. Obviously, without inflation, I really want to know what the markup is for them. Like, how much is really a damn like come on now, like you
how
think
much is a beam saber?
Yeah, how like dog? How much is a standard issue high grade, like production wise? $2 you think?
Bro, it would be so good to take a snapshot of their books to see exactly how much it costs for the machining, how much it costs for the plastic color, how much does it cost for the plastic melting, how much does it cost for the mold? Because these molds are old. Like there's some old.
Yeah.
They just taking out the older ones, and they give us sometimes the price that it were originally, and then sometimes you get the kit, you're like, well, you're using the same mold. Why is it more expensive? What?
They added the old pieces and then the new pieces, so you had to pay for the old pieces even though you're not building the old kit.
That's the thing, and you're like, you add this together, you're like, this doesn't make sense. It's old. It's
So
95% old. You just gave me an extra beam saber.
With it. I want to disagree with it. I don't think they're justified, man. I don't think for how much like a master grade costs. Obviously, due to inflation, we get it, but a narrative being close to narrative Sinaju being $87 is kind of crazy. I think there should be like a $60. I think what happens sometimes too is they don't want to go past a certain point, which means they're gonna have to keep pushing that bar, right? Like at eventually master grades is gonna start creeping into the cheaper, older, damn perfect grades. 120 a perfect grade, right? Like those old Zaku 2s that I get technology, but like you said, reuse. If we're gonna get a master grade where the regular release standard is gonna be about $100. Hell, the Destroy Gundam is a high grade. Even if you look at like the Sazabi Psycho Zaku, $106, $110, $20 away from a perfect grade Zaku 2.
That's the direction we're trending. Is that eventually master grades are going to be $100?
They keep getting over on us. They keep, like I said, they're giving us new kits with the old, even if they're using an older, newer mold. They're giving us all these old pieces. The Sinanju, 80%, 90% the same kit. Give us what we need to build the kit and stop giving us these old ass throwaway parts that we're not ever going to use. Like,
and if anything, that would make it actually more environmental friendly because you have less e-waste,
save money too,
plastic waste. Yeah, anyway,
but then you're making EcoPlug kits, which kind of is like redundant, right? Like I get the EcoPlug ones are like recycle runners and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, recycle plastic.
And you just turn around and make more plastic.
Well, I mean, with the Sinanju, it would have been cool if like you already own the master grade for Ka. It would be cool if if they offer coupe, but also at the same time, that would require you believing that the people who bought the master grade Sinanju didn't already build theirs.
Right.
So you would have to require to believe that they're like me, and I have a kit from like 20 years ago that's not built. And they're like, oh, option parts. Why didn't they just release the option parts? Oh, because I'm the only person on the planet who didn't build it.
Right. So I want to say disagree. Y'all agree, right? Or y'all good?
I would say agree, I guess. Yeah, I agree on this one.
All right. Next up, Gundam series should prioritize character development over mech battles. Would y'all rather see more character development than mech battles? Or are we here just for Gundam? Agree or disagree?
I like my Gundams with Gundams.
So you disagree?
If I want my character development, you already know I'm going somewhere else. If I'm here for Gundams, give me the fucking Gundams, man.
Okay.
It'd be great if we had both, though, wouldn't it?
You gotta pick, Austin.
Yeah, it'd be great if we had both.
I agree to disagree.
Gundam battles. I guess, yeah. If I had to pick, I would rather see the action. Because, I mean, we're all here
for the action.
Yeah, well, I guess because we're all here for amazing fights. I mean, I think I did that with Evangelion. I couldn't care less about the characters in Evangelion until the rebuilds came out, right? And those focused more on character development, and so I liked it for that.
I'm going to say again, I'm going to go against the grain, not because of y'all going against. I would like to see more character development over mech battles, because when I hear mech battles over character development, ironically, I think of G Gundam.
Really?
So I think of like, do you care? They have a lot of character battles, even though they have some character development, right? So would you want more series where it's like a whole lot of fighting and don't give a damn about the character development? That's what you're saying?
Well, I mean,
it could be a bland character from season 1 to the end of the season. No growth in the character, nothing.
I guess not, because that's essentially IBO. So, nah, probably not. Because Miyazuki doesn't change.
Yeah, he doesn't change.
He's kind of a blank slate.
The other characters change? I'm trying to think of the character. No, everybody's kind of like their same. No, everybody's like their same. Like,
really? I thought the princess girl changes, right? The princess lady in IBO.
She was kind of like the same. No, she
always on the same.
Yeah,
she was
always on the same type of time.
So
I guess
I'll take it. Fuck it. If I get IBO,
you give me another version of IBO
or some.
What's a good Gundam series with a good character development?
I know you guys haven't seen it, but Re-Rise, Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise has probably one of the best character developments because it starts off as a shitty show. It starts off terrible for the first half, and then the second half, everything changes. Everybody has points. Even the annoying characters are likable and respectful and honorable, and everybody is on the same rhythm. We need to do something now. We need to be better. How do you feel about
the character development in Witcher Mercury?
There is character development there, but the only thing is I wanted to see character development from different characters. Like Marina Rembrandt and Suletta. I don't think Suletta changed enough, and I think Rembrandt changed a little bit too much, a little bit. So yeah, there's character development in there. So in there, Ghoul, exactly. We see it happen from characters that were like, these aren't the main characters. Ghoul has he has the Zuko from Avatar: Last Airbender treatment. Starts off as a villain, ends as a honorable, respectful hero who's aiding our protagonist.
And even the guy with the blonde hair who's like the brown skin.
Right?
Michonne. What's his name?
No,
Michaelis.
No,
Michaelis.
Yeah, what Coop said.
Shadiq. I think he pilots the Michaelis though.
Oh, he pilots the Michaelis. Right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he pilots the Michaelis.
Yep.
So would you want, now that you kind of sit back and let this question serenade, agree or disagree?
I guess I would prioritize character development because now I'm thinking about it. I like Seed, and Kira Yamato has a huge character development. Hey, yeah. So
I disagree.
CD, disagree. I agree. I want to go with agree. I think I said earlier it was a disagree, but if I think about it, I would want to feel more for the character. I think I could tone down on the fights. If you give, don't get me wrong, I enjoy IBO, but if there was character development in IBO and less fights, I'll be all right. The episodes that gave us like dull points, if you gave me good character development, I would enjoy it.
The character development is what makes the fights better because you care about the characters more.
There you go. Next up, question number 4. Agree or disagree? The mobile suit design in Gundam series are repetitive and lacks originality. Do y'all think that they're just repetitive looking suits compared to like anything else? I mean, it's going back to like Dragon Ball. If you think about it, like Dragon Ball, every fucking transformation looks like Super Saiyan, right? So it's kind of like, nah. Do you think Gundam C kits? Well, it gets to all suits. After a while, we do say like, oh, that suit looks like it fits in that universe, So I want to agree. I mean, but how original can you get though? At this point, with over 20 different type of shows, all
plus other mech shows in general too.
I mean, the question is, I don't mean this if it is or isn't, but the question seems to be posed as if that's a negative thing. Sometimes that could be a positive thing, right? The VF1 Veritech Valkyrie fighter from Robotech or Macross, same fighter, no matter what kit you slap on the damn thing, right? But still, it's cool. So yeah, I would say sure, why not? I would agree with that.
Now let's take it a step further. Would it be okay if we just took certain series and just slapped Gundam on it? And that'd be like Scope Dog. Would you watch a Gundam series where the suits are Scope Dog suits?
Can you imagine the small little Gundam suits, like tiny but fat and chubby, so people can fit in?
Well, no, not even no Gundam head. Just what the Scope Dog is, just Scope Dog, but we call it Mobile Suit Gundam Scope Dog, and that's the show, or Mobile Suit 86.
Nah,
and those suits will be considered
Gundams,
like Gundams, and those will give it a little bit more originality.
I mean, Robot Wars, I slap a Gundam tag on that shit every time I see one. So
yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, and
I can be convinced if I see the red, white, and Yellow scope dog. Is that the RX?
RX scope dog would be crazy. But I think that the originality does get kind of repetitive. Like, I know it changes up some. I don't know. Austin doesn't really like to change up that much when it comes to like Barbatos. I think that was a pretty dope looking design, and for it to be the original colorway on something different. Like after a while, Gundam C looks like Gundam Wing, looks like Gundam RX 78-2, looks like whatever the case. So it does get a little repetitive. So I want to agree. It does lack an originality. Everything has the same type of look.
If you want a series that has a lot of originality in the same series, check out Mech Warrior or BattleTech. Huge mecha fights, a huge number roster of Mech Warriors and mech stuff, but they all look different. You can.
Why do I feel like Mech Warrior, Super Mech Robot Wars, Mech Warrior, the mobile suits talk? Like Optimus Prime. I feel like they're like, I've never seen a single episode, and what keeps me away from Super Robot Wars makes it seem like they are Optimus Primes, like celestial type fucking mobile suits. Like I can see a Gundam turn its head and talk. Like,
well, in the name Super Robot, that does mean like Gundams can kind of like talk like superheroes, and they do have, what is it, Gunbuster, Captain Planet, not Captain Planet, Captain Earth. I'm sorry, not Captain Planet, Captain Earth, Captain Earth, and all those suits have like faces and can talk, and you know they rip out their own heart and stuff like that. Yeah,
you're Captain Planet. You're too young to be watching this podcast.
Oh yeah,
Captain Planet. He's it. Oh, copyright.
There you go. Next up. Oh, did I already do this one? Yeah, I did this one. Well, question 6. The pressure to build a perfect model can take away from the enjoyment of the hobby. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Oh man, it's so nuanced. I would say yeah, I agree. I mean,
I agree.
If
do y'all feel like when you're building a kit and you want it to look so perfect, you don't even enjoy it. Like you don't enjoy the fact that you're in the hobby, like taking it all in.
As soon as you mess up, it takes the wind out of your sails completely, bro. Because like every time I try to do a clean build and something happens, I'm like, all right, well, nope, it has to be weathered, and like it takes the enjoyment out of it immediately. But unless I go into it with the mindset like that, the seed kit, I was like, you know, it's just a whatever build. Like I messed up and like I just kind of worked with it.
So when was the last kit that you think you had to be perfect and it was fun? Because I feel like when I read this statement, it's not fun. What I'm doing is not fun.
It's like a
so
job.
That means all your kits that you have built, if you feel like it has to be perfect, it's not fun.
Zayda was the last guy I felt like it was.
This was the last one I built. That was perfect, clean build. That was super fun, and I was aiming to be clean, and I succeeded. And it was.
Is that an MG?
Fun. Yep, MG Origin. Coop's seen this. Yeah, and it's this was the last one I built, and ever since then I've always weathered and stuff like that because I just thought weathering's cool. But yeah, like in terms of
don't think the word perfect for clean. Think even if it's like a perfect weather. Do you feel like what goes into the build process, right? Like when it goes to like, yo, I gotta get this almost competition ready versus this being worried about like the outside world takes away from the enjoyment, because that's what the perfect is, right? Like when we build kits and we go, I can't mess up on this paint job because somebody's going to see it. I can't mess up on this, but rather than like, I'm not worried about the nubs or whatever the case may be. I'm just having fun. I enjoy building.
Oh, there's definitely an aspect of that if you let it get to you. But I mean, you got to take a step back and just enjoy building. When was the last time you took a step back and enjoyed building though? This one right behind me.
But you wanted to get that perfect though, didn't you?
Nope.
At one point in time, you didn't want to get that. You be like, yo, I need this to have the perfect shading, the perfect color red.
I asked you blue or light blue.
Right.
I couldn't care less.
I feel you. Okay. Yep. So I want to say agree though. I want to agree to this statement. Perfect model. The pressure to build a perfect model does sometimes take away from like, oh, you know, I enjoy this hobby. Especially somebody that does a lot. Like I can't remember the last kit. I mean, the Caliburn was fun, right? I think this is probably the last kit I've had where like, you know what, I enjoyed the process. The GBWC entry is, to me, it's just almost feels like a job because it's on a competitive nature. Obviously, I'm pushing myself, but I'm not having like fun like I did with the Caliber. So I'm glad that was a good mix I threw in there. But before that, I can't think of anything. I was so worried about this Shenlong being perfect. So worried about maybe the Moon Gundam I built with the color shift because it was something different. I was like, I was getting into the hobby of like airbrushing and learning and stuff like that. So it was still kind of like myself being
also
pushed.
Building for a competition versus just building for yourself. You have more fun just building for yourself.
Yeah, you have also more fun building for yourself. No, that's hard though. That is tough. Building a kit now, and like I want to build. How hard do you think it would be? I think it would be easier for Austin CD for you to build a kit. You'd be like, it's not going to, and then go all your hard efforts into it, but it's not going to go on social media.
Just build it just to build it.
Build, yeah,
and go the whole 9 yards with it,
and go the whole 9 yards, and nobody will ever see it.
That's tough. I don't think I can do it because I'm a sucker for some gratification.
Oh, Lord, you're being true with yourself. What about you, Austin? Because you went a while. I know you've been on Facebook and posting on Facebook, but you went a while without having an Instagram.
True. I mean, hell, Cooper, you've seen I have 2 or 3 kits that I finished. I never showed anybody. They're sitting on my bookshelf.
Which are
Ariel. The Ariel. Remember the full mechanics Ariel? Never showed anybody.
You didn't show nobody the full finished work. I mean, I think you were showing us as you were building it.
Did I? I think I showed you guys like a torso, maybe. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe never the full finished.
Well, like somebody go, damn, you built that kit? Yeah, nobody's ever seen it. What is it? I have high grades here. God,
Maybe if we weren't on social media, it'd be easier. That's the whole point of
I have so many high grades. I have a bunch of high grades I've actually fully built. I just never showed anybody. Yeah, the Barzam 2. Never really uploaded that to Facebook. Not the Barzam 2. I'm sorry, the Barzam, the high grade Barzam. Several wound warts. The TR1. Remember, Coop, that TR1 Hazel?
Actually, if we're just talking about building and painting, or just building, because I've built high grades.
Everything.
Oh, then yeah.
Everything? Definitely. Yeah. Painting. I mean, high grades. I have a ton of high grades I never showed anyone.
Yeah, I got a bunch of high grades I never posted.
Yeah.
I never posted my Caliburn, the Demi Trainer. What else is back?
Oh, you did paint the Demi Trainer. I forgot about that.
The Kukro's Domes Island gun cannon.
But you didn't like that kit.
I didn't.
You went full out with it though. You painted and everything.
Yeah, it's just in there.
I can't remember because I remember you hated it so much. I
never even showed you guys. Yeah, like the guns are on there, but it's painted.
I thought you threw it away. Yeah. I thought you tossed it in the trash.
I think we all agree to it, right? The pressure behind it takes away from the build. I think so, right? We all agree to that.
I'm agreeing.
Mm-hmm. It definitely has a possibility. Yeah.
Here go some fun ones. We're getting close to the end. Haro is an annoying sidekick. Its frequent interruptions and antics often detract from serious moments. Do y'all think, like, I'm getting tired of seeing Haros and like shit. I get it's a trope. I'm getting tired of it.
I've been lucky enough to all the series that I watch, he's so insignificantly not there, or Lacus uses him as like a pet that it's like he's neither there here nor there. I've been lucky enough not to see it too much. You CD?
What about you, CD? You be all right if they take him out?
Yeah,
I'd be fine.
Yeah, he has no.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so we agree.
Yeah,
it's annoying. No point. Well, I don't even say annoying.
He's just
no
there.
Yeah,
he just don't need him. If he was missing, I would not ask where Haro is.
Like if Haro like hopped in a Gundam and like piloted it to like save somebody.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Yeah, like
that'd be wild. But you know what? Haro doesn't show up at all in one series. I forgot what it was, but no one questioned it. No one even. It was like.
Speaking about some bland or bad character development, Sessunov FCA from Gundam 00 is a bland protagonist. We agree or disagree. Despite his mysterious backstory, Sessunov's static nature makes him less engaging rather than other characters.
I think he's the least important character of that show, of that team.
he is the least interesting character to get into, and the least interest, and the one you only remember him in name and the fact that he's pilots the main suit. He's on the scene the most.
I am Gundam. That's the only That's the only reason why people probably.
Yeah.
But do you know what's and I'm gonna make you mad, Cooper. But this is exactly the same reason I have a problem with Hero. They're the same character.
There's a little bit in there. There's a little bit more character development. If you know like the backstory of Hero, like you get there's some type of joy and love.
Mysterious backstory.
As a bland protect, nah, I ain't gonna say Hero. I ain't gonna say that. No.
So that's blasphemy.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to know, like, you watching from episode 1, he starts off like Setsuna, right? And at least then, like, towards the tail end, like he's ready to kill himself for the betterment of like the purpose. Like, so you get that. I don't know if Setsuna is willing to do all that.
Setsuna did. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything.
How about this thing?
I shouldn't have said anything.
Kira Yamato lacks depth. How about that?
Did you type that up while I was talking?
No, I promise you. I didn't.
That was
I did not.
Timing. I felt like you were typing it.
No, I did not.
Really
this
fast.
is the one I was like, this is the one where I said Austin might know this one and I don't. Right? This is this question. Kira Yamato lacks depth. Kira is often seen as the perfect character, making him boring and difficult to relate to.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Take it away, Austin.
I don't know who's calling him the perfect character. He definitely has some flaws. I probably
you talking about Jesus?
Yeah, Yamato Jesus. Okay, there we go. That's why people call him perfect. But is he boring? I mean, if he's making you angry or if he's making you happy, that's not boring. If he's difficult to relate to, good. Nobody wants to be like Kira. I wouldn't want to be like him. No one should.
Agree or disagree?
Oh,
the perfect character making that because it's making him boring. It makes him boring and difficult to relate to. So it's both.
I guess great. Yeah.
The fact that he's difficult to relate to.
If I have to funnel this into one or two options, it would be the agree option then. Because I mean, a perfect character is never interesting to watch. My argument is that he's not boring because he's either so stupid that it's ridiculous, or he's so cool and just so Jesus-y type that you're just also ridiculous. So, but if I had to go to one, it had to be agree.
Perfect coordinator he
is the perfect coordinator. Yes,
yeah, the perfect coordinator. Right? I'll watch some of it. People don't think I didn't watch. I'm trying to get my save knowledge up. So he's the perfect coordinator, right? So he can't. I'm assuming. Like he could just jump in. That was the thing. Like he was able to jump into it. Like I was able to do. He was
perfect. But in the Seed movie, they took advantage of that shit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and the Seed movie, they kind of play with that. They say that because he's so perfect and that he sucks and doing this one thing, he's like, well, now my girlfriend doesn't like me.
I agree with the statement. Yes, sure.
Okay, so he lacks depth. Mm-hmm. Would y'all want to see more depth from him?
Yeah, I would like. Well, I guess in the movie we got it. CD, he failed and failed and kept failing, right? And then finally asked for help and won something. So, yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. We would like to see more depth. We saw it, and it made it better.
But yeah, we got it. It took 20 years. When it
20 years. It took 20 years.
10 years ago. 15 years ago. It was like seeking up.
Last one. Amuro Ray is overrated. Many fans consider Amuro Ray as the groundbreaking character, but he's often comes off as a whiny and self-absorbed. Like, is he overrated when it comes to like pilots?
I don't know.
People love Amuro.
I like it too.
I like. So do you feel like he's an overrated character, an overrated pilot, overrated character in general?
I don't know. In Char's counterattack, he's kind of a badass. He's just a straight badass at that point.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah,
because I just remember him on a damn horse. Yeah, like I'm taking the new Gundam out, and you see the new Gundam on like the catapult or the booster, right? Like in the beginning, and then I just see him, and then the next thing is like fucking a horse, like riding a horse, right? Like riding a damn horse. And then if I think of Shark's counterattack after that, it's when Bright is talking to his pitcher in Unicorn, he just looked at the picture. It's like armor over there. Like, yeah, I know. Like that didn't happen in Char's counterattack, but that for some reason I feel like I'm watching Char's counterattack at that scene because he's like in some SUV, and then like, oh no, Char's riding a horse and he's in a Hummer.
Yeah.
Like,
brother, you need to watch it again.
Yeah, I do. It's been a while. I have it on Blu-ray. Gotta watch it. I think he's overrated. I think he is overrated. Look, I get it. He's the original, right? But just because you're the original doesn't make you the best.
I don't think he's over. Well, I mean, in his series, he literally is the best. But I don't think he's overrated.
I don't even know if he's the best in his own series.
He is.
He's better than Char.
Yeah, he's the greatest new type. Technically, he's the most powerful one. No, he's not.
Yeah, is it Camille?
Camille is the most powerful new type. That's right. Yeah. So I don't know. I like Amuro.
Yeah, I don't think he's overrated.
I don't think he's overrated. Yeah.
You don't think he's overrated because you like the RX?
I also think that because I don't care for the RX like that. I don't. When I think of Gundam pilots, I think. Why you laugh? I said Hero was more overrated than Amuro.
No. I actually want to think. I don't think Hero's overrated. Just like I don't think Kira's overrated.
I don't think he's overrated. When I think of pilots, I don't. He doesn't like when I think of Gundam pilots. He doesn't even come to my mind first.
Amuro doesn't.
Who's the first person that you think of when you think of Gundam?
Yeah, well, a Gundam pilot.
I don't know, but it's not Amuro. I was just thinking, like, what came to my mind first? And RX and Amuro didn't come. RX came to my mind, but for some reason Amuro didn't come with it.
Damn, Amuro's probably that's like saying like think of a Power Ranger. If Tommy wasn't the
Char
first
came
one.
in my mind first, and he doesn't even pilot it. Char the face of the franchise.
He did Char the face of the franchise. Ready to throw that one in there. Then sneak that little agree. I agree. How about that? He got his own Big Mac. How about that?
Right. Actually, Char has a really good fight.
Yeah, really good argument that Char might be the face of the damn franchise.
Honestly, whenever they advertise something, it's his face, not Amuro's.
Dead ass.
So those were our 10 agree or disagree type of questions. I think we're going to probably, with that last one, go around and just say probably disagree. Yeah. Like CD said, he's not. Yeah. It doesn't come to our minds as the first when we think of pilots. Probably, right? Damn, if I could think Hero, if you give me 5 pilots, Hero, I'm thinking of my man from Benager, and then his boy Riddy. That's 3 off the top. And so Amuro is probably. I mean, I get why. If anything, it would be 5th. So let us know in the comments below what do y'all agree and disagree with, and if you want, let's have some fun with it. We can answer some. If you leave an agree and disagreeable question, we'll answer it on the pod and get your take from it. So we appreciate if you do that. Next up, Austin, tell them where you can get some kits from.
Hey, you can get some kits at Vulcan Hobby. That's vulcanhobby.com. And you can use our code Undergate10 to save 10% off your next order. Once again, that's vulcanhobby.com. They're a big supporter of the show. We thank you for everything that they do. We're really thankful for everything that they do. It's really awesome that they help us out with a lot of stuff that we try to do, and grips and all the people there at Team Vulcan. So once again, that's vulcanhobby.com, and use our code Undergate10 for 10% off your next purchase. CD, tell them where you can get paints, my guy.
Damn, Austin, you read that like I was fresh off a commercial, my brother.
I got
like the teleprompter was going and shit. Yeah, don't forget to use Chloe's dad. That's 10% off with SMS directly if you use Chloe's dad. Lacquer-based, airbrush ready paint, spray, pour, go. Don't forget the giveaway that we are running too. We have one more episode after this. All you have to do is go to the Undergated podcast page, find the video with me talking, tag 2 friends, leave in a comment your favorite colorway, and don't forget to follow the Undergated podcast Instagram and YouTube.
There you go. And you can shop directly with Gun Primer. You can use code COOP10 directly, 10% off with Gun Primer. So if you want some high-end tools, CD picked up some at Hobbytown. What is it? A panel line guide, circle guide. They have a lot. Yeah. If you shop directly with Gun Primer, you get 10% off if you use code COOP10.
Don't buy it from the Hobby Town because you won't save no money. Use Coop's code.
I don't know. You might even spend more money, to be honest with you. And like CD said, right? It's our 2-year anniversary. We do have the giveaway still live. Obviously, the rules for the perfect grade. Try to get in the frame. The perfect grade Exia. Oh man. Is going to be just go and follow the rule. Yeah, there you go. Y'all see it? Let me take my background off. Well, we got the perfect grade Exia. Make sure y'all follow the rules. There's a video that's on our page right now. Make sure y'all follow the rules. It's real simple. So make sure you watch the video, listen to what the giveaway is, and when we're announcing it. We're going to announce it on episode 109 because the 4 episodes, this would be 1 episode. After this would be 2. That's 107, right? 106, 107, 108. So episode 109, we're announcing a giveaway winner for the perfect grade Gundam Exia. You get your chance to win a perfect grade kit if you don't have one. If you want to do a different color, if you do have one, and you just want to make sure you have spare parts for whatever reason, this is our chance to get back to y'all. This is our 2-year anniversary giveaway. We appreciate everybody who tunes in each and every week. We strive to make sure we give y'all great quality content. So we appreciate everybody who listens, comments, hits us up in the DMs, whatever the case may be. We thank y'all. Just like we talked about one of the questions here. Remember, this is fun. This is art. Never lose sight of what brought you into this hobby. Never lose sight of what makes you go every day. Enjoy yourselves, people. I'm Coop. Down there is Austin, GXT. And to my right is CD. We're the Undergated, Never Underrated. 168 hours down. Another 160 hours to go. Peace. Austin, no.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.